you all assume that you know why you want the things that you want, but I'm asking you the question, like, do you really know? Because for me, as sentient beings, what we really desire is to be loved unconditionally. And we're born in and we're given language, we're thrown into language, as Heidegger says, and we're only given tools to gain love conditionally because we're hip and cool, we speak well, whatever. And, if you sit around cafes as much as I do, you'll see people like fighting for prestige in some weird way. They're trying to one-up each other. You can see it by their handbags or things like that, right? You talk about where you vacation and things like that. So at the end of the day, when you're in those discussions, what you're trying to get is admiration. And what I'm asking you to entertain today is would you rather be admired or would you rather be loved? So I tend to democratize things in my psychotherapy practice by asking people, what do you want to say on your tombstone? Do you want to say, used to be really admired? Do you want to say, profited on Bitcoin? Do you want to say, wealthiest person in this cemetery? Do you want to say, owned a large house with a great zip code? No, any sane person wants their tombstone to say beloved, and yet 90% of the things that we talk about are actually things that would just get us admired. So I'm asking you to just, when we have lunch, and just think about the subjects that you want to introduce. This is my favorite tombstone. So there's a survey done, and out of 1,000 elderly people, how many of them said that you should choose work based on your desired future earnings? How many of them said it's important to be at least as wealthy as the people around you? And if you have more money, it's a real success. How many of them said you should try to work as hard as possible to make money to buy the things that you want? 0. At the end of people's lives, the most common thing you'll hear is, I should have loved more.